Priyanka and Nick, Shahid and Mira, Leo and all his partners. We asked a few people what they thought is the perfect age gap between a couple.
7, 8, that's where you can actually mingle.
3 years, just 3 to 5 years. In that age difference, you understand each other better. You all are in the same phase of life.
This made me wonder, is there really a perfect age gap in a relationship? And is a large one really that bad? I did some research and I've basically found the formula for perfect age gap compatibility. The thing is, we've been thinking about the age gap completely wrong. We need to talk, Leo. Keep watching. But first, let's do an experiment. Let's say there are two heterosexual couples, an 18-year-old woman with a 28-year-old man and a 28-year-old woman with a 38-year-old man. The age gap between them is exactly the same, 10 years. But which relationship is more acceptable to you? Here's what people said.
18 is like too young. It feels wrong to me somehow, and 18 is like a start of year. I'm 20 and I'm still figuring out.
The one where the woman is 28 and the man is 38 would be a better fit because both of them are financially independent, somewhere have the same life experiences, the emotional maturity is more similar. 28 to 38 years is more acceptable because the woman is much older now. When she's 18, it can be predatory.
Why is being at a different place career-wise a problem in the 18 and 28 couple, but not so much the other? The answer is power dynamics. Someone who's 18 is in a very different place in their life compared to someone who's 28. At 18 years old, you're probably still studying, figuring out an internship, and how to deal with the fact that your partner is a football fan and you're not. In both the couples, are they consenting adults? Sure. But in the 18 and 28 couple, there's usually a gap in experience and financial independence. Remember when Taylor Swift said, "Give me back my girlhood"? She was 19 and John Mayer was 32. Yikes. And that's why an age gap like this can lead to an unhealthy and manipulative relationship. And it's not just Taylor. According to this research published in the Association for Psychological Science, men's preferences for women relate to reproductive fitness or having good genes, which honestly is a fact that comes as no surprise to any woman who's crossed her 30s and has memorized marriageable age to nikal gayi beta.
फिर कुछ काम नहीं आएगा ना शादी.com ना ओके क्यूपिड ना बम्बल.
But this stereotype of a young, docile woman being the desirable wife has been fed to us by pop culture too. Whether it's Kabir Singh wanting to protect his Preeti or the manic pixie dream girl always being the damsel in distress. And forget pop culture. What about your own parents? Chances are that your mom is the younger one in the relationship, right?
What sort of consequences do they have, like either on the relationship or especially in the mind of like the young woman who's in a relationship with a much older person?
So when we talk about vulnerabilities per se, I've seen, if there is a significant age gap, if there is a difference in socio-economic power in the relationship, and no matter what we say and how we say, we still live in a male-dominated society.
That's Shivani Sadhu, a relationship counselor and psychologist based in New Delhi. We even asked her, are women really more vulnerable to being manipulated if they are a lot younger?
You have seen so many times, the Me Too movement, where women have felt exposed and or exploited by their older partners, and especially when the older partner is in a more financial stable situation, it becomes, sometimes I have seen it becoming a trap for the younger woman to leave the relationship because she's too dependent on him.
Okay, let's flip the question. What if the woman is older than the man?
A man, on the other hand, dating a
20-year-old,
30-year-old younger is applauded. He's made to feel that he is the next
king of the world.
King of the world, man.
Yeah.
He's here to rule. Whereas
we are
a woman doing it, we are
cougars.
cougars, we are this, we are that.
Cradle snatchers.
Opportunists, cradle snatchers.
She's not wrong, Even if the power dynamic is A-okay, the ghost of sexism lingers, of course.
Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas are they're like 11 years.
But I don't feel it's a good match. Sorry to tell that. It's not a good match. Just they have married, but it's not a good match.
Yeah.
He looks so small and petite in front of her, and she looks elder.
The truth is, when you look at the research, age gap couples report pretty high levels of marital satisfaction, especially in couples where the woman is older. It's the stigma against them that actually puts the pressure on the relationship. This stigma is called perceived relational inequity. Matlab, people think that one person is in the relationship because they want something from the other. This could be sex, money, fame, you know this. But in reality, these labels just come down to log kya kahenge. None of it is actually a fact. The success of an age gap relationship, as long as it's between two consenting adults, doesn't actually depend on age. It depends on their emotional maturity, their communication skills, and just where they are at individually in their lives. Pretty much like any other relationship. So I'm sorry. There is no right answer to the question, what's the perfect age gap in a relationship? But as your older, wiser sister, here's our advice. Look out for a weird power dynamic with an older partner. And say thank you next if they do any Jake Gyllenhaal type stuff. Like this video and tell us your thoughts and experiences in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Vitamins 3.